Welcome and what's up everybody, this is Illusion here, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you a gadgets DPS loadout. Game update 60. I'm gonna be tackling every single thing that you need to know about gadgets DPSing. So that's gonna be including the white mods, the gear exobyte mods, and the loadout including the rotation. I'm gonna explain every single thing. I'm gonna make the video shorter for you guys to not to stress yourself watching this video, but I'm gonna try my best to explain every detail that you need to know about gadgets DPSing. So first things first, what we need to use on the tactical mod is gonna be blast adapter 5, escalating might 5 for the neck, berserker for the back, chest socket. I use core strength. I'd rather choose core strength than penetrating strikes because there's actually a significant increase when you're using core strength other than penetrating strikes. It's because you're gaining more damage than the defense you are penetrating from the penetrating strikes. That is up to date. Game update 60. I don't know if it's gonna change in the future, but core strength is far superior than penetrating strikes. Feed is gonna be deadly block. Hand is gonna be hand max damage. My bad. And I got the affinity bonuses, might plus 61 and another 121. I got the elite for shoulders, hands, feet, and head. That makes up 4 affinities. Alright, for the mods, let's actually go. Since gadgets is a might based power, there's no point in getting precision. That is why every single thing is going to be might. My head is might 7. I haven't updated it. It should be might 8, but I'm using might 7. My back piece is might 8. Chest piece is might 8. Belt might 8. Might 8. Might 8. Shoulders, you're gonna ask, why is this might and power 8? Well, the reason why I got might and power 8 is because as a gadgets DPS, I'm relying on my abilities. As I increases my might, I can increase my damage. I can also increase the criticals damage using this socket affinity bonus. That's why I put might and power. You can put might and restoration if you're fire. It doesn't really matter. I just love using power because, when I lose my stealth, later on I'm going to show you why I have like extra power in my loadout. For the legs, it's might and health, so I can stand more damage. I'm using the Invader's Nano gadget. My main trinket increases precision and might. Doesn't matter for precision, as I've said, gadgets and might power. Orbital strike for quick burst damage. Supply drops for additional health and power, and you can also give it to your teammates, and also a damage boost. I use Fighter's Compartment Trinket. In short, the CC Trinket from the Central City. It costs 60 marks of victory. You can get any other trinkets you may want to use here, but I use this for the additional might it gives. As you can see, 343 might, and I can also give my my character shield that can withstand a little bit of damage. Still helps. For my stats, I have a base might of 13,515. Might increases damage. Might. Traits, let's actually see the weapons. For the one-handed, just copy this, list this down if you have to. This is how I spec. Alright. Alright, there you go guys. It's mostly specking into the, my bad. It's mostly specking into the criticals and then going for the might bonus. Or to get the weapon mastery if you have enough skill points. Probably 50% or 60% of the people who are watching this right now have higher skill points than me, so you can spec it out on weapon mastery. As you can see, I'm specking on might. There you go. Alright, now let's actually go with the power traits. I got my Gauss Grenade all the way down. Devices, I got my EMP. And then for iconics, this. Alright, you guys want to see again? There you go. Alright, so let's actually go into the loadouts right now. For my damage, I got Gauss Grenade as my first power interaction, Vortex Cannon, and then Fear Gas, Battle Display, EMP Pulse, and Distract. So when I use my Battle Display, I have 3 seconds of advanced mechanics. When I don't use a power, it fades away. If I use a power, it refreshes the duration, it prolongs it for another 3 seconds. So 1, 2, and then I use a power. 1, 2, and then I use a power. 1, 2, see? It's never ending as long as you're using a power. Alright, so let's actually go with the rotation. I'm gonna talk about what's EMP Pulse. EMP Pulse. Enemies take heavy damage when EMP Pulse is used immediately after unstealthing, using Distract, or applying 3 power interactions from the following superpowers. This is it. Gauss Grenade, Vortex Cannon, and Fear Gas. These 3 here, right, on my loadout have the quickest and most efficient damage. It has also a burst damage, these 2, and this is a damage over time. Okay. Alright, for my Distract, it actually powers up my EMP. It's like a shortcut for these 3 power interactions right here. Alright, so let's actually go into the rotation. The first thing you may want to use, you should want to use when you're running this loadout is Battle Display. You clip it with Distract and then straight go into your EMP for the quick burst damage. Just like this, guys. Boom. Alright, there's a quick burst damage right there. After that, you proceed with your original loadout, which is, Gauss Grenade, Vortex Cannon. Here's the thing, hit Fear Gas, tap X, and then go to EMP Pulse. Alright, I haven't told you guys, the Fear Gas, why do we need to tap X? Because when you use Fear Gas, it's gonna take you to the animation. It's gonna bring you to like a 3 second to 4 second animation. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 second, wherein you can just jump cancel and make it like 0.8. There you go. You should jump cancel and practice it up to the point wherein you can't see the spray anymore. Something like that. That's a little bit no-no, but if you can master the Fear Gas jump canceling, it's gonna be 0.8 animation, just like this. There you go. Alright, so let's basically go with the loadout. The loadout is gonna go like this. There you go. That's how you rotate a gadget's DPS. Alright, let's actually try it with supply drops and trinkets. How I rotate this, I drop my supplies, I clip it with my trinket, and then I proceed with my loadout. Just like this, guys. There you go, guys. Last EMP. There you go. 332,220. That's good. Alright, guys. This is, by the way, on a sparring target. The damage is different when you're actually using this in an entire raid, because sparring target has a low CR, and right now, as of game update 60, this game is based on combat rating. So when you have high combat rating, you can basically deal massive damage on the sparring target. When you're doing a raid, as I've said, it's gonna be different. But still, this loadout is efficient and it's easy to use, and one of the most basic gadgets DPS loadout out there that you can just, put in and use. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, you're gonna deal more damage. Speed is greater than damage. You can have a lot of might, you can have, you know, you can have all the stats you have, but if you're slow at the loadout, like this, you can be DPSing like this. You can be DPSing like that. So, as I've said, speed is greater than damage. Practice and practice, and you're gonna get the hang of it. So the next loadout is gonna be my stealth. I'm gonna talk about it in the next video. Welcome back, guys, and right now we're going to do the stealth loadout. So actually, I believe that the stealth loadout deals like 60% more damage than the basic loadout we are using right now. So let's go ahead and try it out. I pop my armor of stealth. There it is. It is still the same with my old loadout. It's just there's something new, the stealth. So on my power trees, follow this. I got my supercharge, and then I got my EMP pulse, and then for my iconics, I lost one. I chose the defense over the health. Alright, for the skill points, still the same. For the loadouts, still the same. Just replace this one with stealth, and then go to stealth. This is how it goes. Just copy it and put it in your stealth, and we're gonna talk about it in a minute. There you go. So battle display, advanced mechanics, you need that. You always need that. Whatever happened on your loadout, you always need battle display. Gauss grenade, we use this to exit stealth. Same with bunker buster, it's a supercharge. It's like a burst damage like orbital strike. A little bit less than orbital strike, I'd say, but still, if you have like 100%, you can pull down two of those. And gadgets DPS builds your supercharge so easy because of the fear gas. Damage over time as well. Thermite mines, personal preference. Surprise attack, personal preference. These two, you don't need this, but I use thermite mines sometimes when I need crowd control. Okay? So let's actually go with the rotation. Still the same thing, but how can you access your advanced mechanics? That's why you need to use stealth. There you go. Advanced mechanics. There you go. It's right here. So why are we using stealth anyways? Let's actually look in the EMP pulse. It says enemies take heavy damage when EMP pulse is used immediately after unstealthing, using distract or applying 3 power interactions. So this one builds up EMP. This one builds up EMP. Unstealthing from stealth builds up EMP. That's why it's like a bonus EMP for you. How hard does an EMP pulse hit? DWF, I hit like 120,000. For sparring target, as you can see, we're hitting like 300,000 base. It goes up to 600,000. Doesn't matter. Sparring target anyways. What's important is how you really crit into the real raid. So that's around 120 or 130 for my might right now. It differs. It's based on your stats. If you have higher might than me, then you're gonna deal higher damage, obviously. And it also depends on how high is your critical chances. Alright? So let's actually... This guy is getting annoying. Let's actually go to the stealth. Alright, use this or bunker buster to exit out of stealth. Let's try it out. First, never forget advanced mechanics. And then use this to exit out of stealth. You hit immediately EMP. Going to distract, another EMP. You hit stealth again. You hit Gauss grenade. You hit EMP. You continue with the proper loadout. Never ever start with pure gas. Always start with gauss grenade. There you go. Once you get the hang of it, you know, it's gonna be efficient for you. So, as long as you keep on hitting a power, you're never gonna lose stealth. So what if we lose stealth? For example, the ads died. Oh my god, I lost my stealth. How do we prolong stealth? Well, imagine if this is the hallways, it's gonna be like this. Alright, so how can you prolong your stealth if you have it on and you are on the hallways? So for example, you use our stealth. I put my battle display, gauss grenade. We are in the hallways. You use a power, and then you walk. Use a power again. You walk. Use a power again. And you're never gonna lose your advanced mechanics. Just like that. If you have one-handed, like me, I'm using one-handed as a preference. I do it like this. I lunge and then I use a power. I lunge and then I use a power. I sometimes jump, but it's a personal preference. I do it like this. It's actually faster, right? And then you see the ads. You can do this. Continue with the loadout. Alright? So that's basically it, guys. One more thing. Oops, my bad. Alright, what if we are far away from the target? How do we do it? Well, you lunge before you hit EMP, just like this, guys. Advanced mechanics, exit, you lunge and then you hit EMP. Just like that, guys. You lunge and then you hit EMP. Just like this. One more time. You lunge and then you hit EMP. There you go. That's basically the loadout, guys. Let's actually try it out with supply drops plus the trinket. Still the same thing, 13,515 might. I didn't drink anything, a soda cola, nothing. It's base might. You can get higher if you have higher stats than me, obviously. But yeah, work on your might to increase your damage. Alright. It's still the same thing. The regular trinket, orbital strike, supply drops, and then fighter's compartment trinket. Let's actually see how this works right now. First thing you want to do is drop your supply, you clip it with your trinket, right? So let's basically try that out right now. I'm gonna go to my quickest loadout rotation. This is how I mostly run this on raids. So please bear with me. If you have to slow me down using the YouTube speed settings, please go ahead, feel free. But I'm gonna go to my fastest loadout rotation that I use on raids. So let's actually go. For example, this is the boss. There you go. $421,295 for the first parse. The second one's 293. Let's wait for the third one before we drop our orbital. 236. Nice. I screwed up on that one. I didn't press EMP pulse. And the last one is 253,000. There you go. That's how you use Gadget's DPS loadout for stealth. So if you have any more questions, or you can message me in game, send me a tell if I'm online. It's Illusion, Ilusyon. I apologize for my explanation. Oh my I apologize for my explanation because I'm not that really good at talking. I tried my best in order for you guys to understand how is it, how you do the loadout in the right way, the most efficient way, and the most correct way possible. So thank you very very much for my last video. It went over 7,000 views already. That is one of my highest milestone I've ever reached as a YouTuber. I'm not that hardcore YouTuber, but I really really appreciate my subscribers, the views, and all the comments, the criticism, because hey, there's no way in hell I can run this loadout with no errors at all. So yeah guys, thank you very much again. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel, help me grow. Same thing with my brother right here, Oblivion. You can reach him out at djmax0125. I'm gonna put his link below in the description. As I've said, if you like my video, subscribe to it. Please leave a like. If you have questions, go into my comments, put it down, or message me in game. Thank you very much guys. Have fun, and I'll see you in my next video.